Hello and welcome back to Highlighting Our Heroines. Today we are talking about Toshiko Akiyoshi. She is a Japanese pianist, composer, and bandleader. She has been nominated for 14 Grammy Awards, and she was the first woman to win Best Arranger and Composer Awards in Downbeat Magazine's annual Readers' Poll. It's a pretty big deal. She was born in Manchuria, which is a northeast region of China, in 1929, and she began studying piano at age 6. But at age 16, at the end of World War II, her family had to leave everything behind when they moved back to Japan, where her parents were from, and that included her piano. The story goes that she was so desperate to continue playing piano that she took up a job at one of the dance halls on the local U.S. military base, I think, and she was hired, and she was then exposed to the music of Teddy Wilson, a jazz pianist, and she was hooked. She was later discovered by Oscar Peterson and eventually got a scholarship to move to Boston to study at the Berklee School of Music, and later married jazz flutist and saxophonist Lou Tabakin, and they moved to LA, which is where they started her band. She was definitely one of the most prominent women in jazz of that time. And earlier this week, we highlighted Maria Schneider, and Maria credits Toshiko for her inspiration. She saw Toshiko's band perform at her college. And when she saw Toshiko, she realized, oh my gosh, a woman can write and perform this music and conduct it. And so she served as an inspiration to Maria Schneider as well. When she's asked about her writing process, Toshiko explains there's two different things. One is to create a vehicle for the certain player. That's one. Two, it's a story. I'm very concerned about social issues and political issues, especially political decisions affecting us in society. I want to tell the story. And when I listen to this music, I want to get the feeling about this particular story. In 2002, Toshiko put out an album regarding the events of Hiroshima, and it's too much to put into this brief little blurb, but please click through in the Dig Deeper section to her interview in the NEA with the NEA, and she explains how a monk from Hiroshima, or a priest, contacted her and asked her to write this music, and she was looking at photos, and it was just so horrible until she saw this one photo of a woman with a smile on her face, and she realized the message was hope. And I found that was, very profound. So the album itself is hard to find, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have linked it here. But do some digging and learn more about Toshiko. What we're going to listen to now is a live performance from the Monterey Jazz Festival. This is just a blues. She clearly wrote the hits and a little bit of the interludes that the band plays, but it features Clark Terry, who's a really famous trumpet player. I like this video in particular because you can see Toshiko conducting and playing piano, and frankly, I love her dress. So let's listen a little bit. Make sure you click through to the YouTube version of this video so you can get the links to dig deeper, and enjoy.
Impact Goldman.